Ryan Clark, you and I, all of us have worked for ESPN at one point. We've all been let go, fired, moved on, or whatever. I got to admit, I was surprised by Ryan Clark's reaction. I want boo-hooing on a podcast. Seriously, like a lot of people get fired. A lot of people, this is a business where it's subjective. It's not math. New regimes come in. Most people, and you know this, Jemele, they don't remember. Stephen A. with the old regime got fired from ESPN as well. The new regime comes in, they bring him back, and now he's the face of it. So it has a lot to do with who's running the place. That's all I'm saying.
It does. But consider it this way, and it's funny because we'll get to the golf in a second because literally I've spent the last 2 days with Ryan. And so.
All right. She been with Ryan. I saw a picture too. She been with Ryan. Ryan is getting lit up because people are wondering, where did you go with that emotional content and where do you want me to put it? Because I don't like to laugh at anybody that's in pain. Nobody. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't laugh at your pain. You can laugh at your pain. I can laugh at your laughs, your jokes. But I'm not trying to do that. So obviously he was hurt. But the problem is we all sit there and say, Ryan, the problem with you is you're calculated. The problem with you is we don't think your tears are real. The problem with you is we knew this was coming and you still did it. And then
and then even before this, having been in a relatable position, I knew exactly what he was going through. So this is why I think it cut him so deep. So, Rob, you got to look at it like this. And your perspective is not wrong. Like all it takes sometimes is a boss changing, and it could change your whole trajectory of a place, good or bad. It's what comes with the business. We know this. But Ryan was in a little different position because, as you know, a lot of times these networks, they bring in big names, big named athletes. Those athletes, I want to say them, but typically they don't work as hard in terms of getting the reps. He had to literally climb the stairs because while he had a storied career, he had a good career, but he wasn't like some big name that everybody knew.
Oh, I could stop this story right now. So, let me stop. Look, nobody cares what you had to do. You should only care why you're doing it. And you were doing it for a reason that's deep and personal to you. And let me tell you one thing about your why. They can try and kill your why, but it should never die. Why? That was poetic, right? Seriously, you take your why with you. Forget what. What will overwhelm you? What will make you think, oh, I got to do all this, and I did this, and I did this, I kissed him, I knew him, and I knew what? That's what you did. Why are you doing it? You can do that anywhere, bruh. You already got the pivot, 1 million subscribers and plus. You already got another job still, right? Inside the NFL? Not sure. I think you still got it, right? You gonna cry? They didn't take your why.
So when he came in, because he got there in 2015, I already had his and hers at that point. So he's just getting reps, on going on the different shows, doing like what we had to do, frankly, a grind that resembled ours to build his profile. Finally built it to a point where he's one of the mainstays on Get Up, First Take, Monday Night NFL Countdown, like became one of their notable personalities.
This is why I'm so glad I went pro. So glad I went pro. Hold on. I got to get out of here. I don't see my face. You know I'm cute. Hold up. I don't see my face. I got to get out of here. There I go. Hey, cutie. Hey, boy. I go back. So, and this ain't because Jemele's saying it. It ain't because a woman's saying it. It's like, so? You had to work hard for your job and now you're crying because you had to work hard. What did Chris Rock said? What, you want a cookie?
And what made him emotional about it was not only the way that they did it, and you've experienced this, Rob and Kelvin. I know you've experienced this too. Y'all know in our community, when one of us make it, we feel like we all made it.
Facts.
And what he was talking about was the fact that he made it to this position. He's a New Orleans guy who was undrafted by Pittsburgh, won a Super Bowl, played in 2. So his whole trajectory of his life and career has been a little engine that could. You wind up at ESPN, you winning an Emmy, you doing all these things, they let you go. And in his real life, and especially New Orleans, that's a different kind of community. It's like real close-knit, everybody family, and they all coming up to him because he's on ESPN, like, thank you for representing us. Thank you for speaking out for us. We love you on there representing us. And then you feel like you let them down because you're not there anymore. So it's like deeper than just, oh, this is just a job. This is not.
What we always talk about with communication, most of it is what? Nonverbal. Look at these dudes. They're like, man, if you don't get up out of here with your soliloquy, you don't get out of here with your damn bio resume read, nobody want to hear that. It amazes me how we climb up in this world and we get all this prestige and we affluent. You got the best of the fitted suits. You don't wear off the rack no more. You got multiple cars. You got your 401k. You got your kids. We got all that stuff. We forget, like, this world is still a real world. That battery has a positive and a negative on it to make it go. Like, you should let people down. First of all, they shouldn't be let down by you. How are they doing? When somebody come up to me and be disappointed in me, I'll be like, how are you? Are you appointed to you? Talking about I'm disappointing you. First of all, I gave my best. Second of all, I ain't got an answer to you. Third of all, how you doing? I'm looking up to you and you let me down. That means you down already. If you looking up to me, what you doing down there? Don't let, I ain't letting you steal me. Oh, man, that's Ryan. Let me stop. Seriously, victims, straight up victims. It got songs and stories about it too. I had to work so hard. I had to be something.
Just a job. This is like a position that you held. And that's not to say that these people are disappointed or that people will be like, oh, Ryan let us down. But he felt that. He felt that love. I felt it too. Being from Detroit, man, the number of people that when I was at ESPN, they'd be like, man, we so happy somebody from Detroit is representing us. It means something to them. And you representing that. So it's like, that's why it cut a little deeper for him.
I don't believe it. And Jemele's my homie. Y'all know it. I don't care. I don't believe it. That's BS. That's straight up BS. First of all, I don't want nobody looking up to me and the only thing they care about is what I'm doing, not who I am. You want to play games? You want to cry? Cry about this. Your ass is fake. That's fake. Or you got caught up in the sauce. That's fake. Got people walking around here and the only thing they care about is you got a job at ESPN. You don't minimize yourself to just being a job. Oh, I wish I would. My value way stronger than that employment partner. Yours not? See, you getting it twisted.
Yeah, it might, even though we know the realities of this business, like you said, Rob.
Right. I'm just, a lot of us have been through it. So, and mine was very public and the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Yeah. You know why? Because history's on my side now.
Yeah. Oh.
But that's what
I'm saying though. It's like, and it's going to be the same for you. It's the same for Ryan. It's the same for me. It's like, when you think about the reasons we're not there anymore and you hold them up, it's like, all you did was say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody, and that's why everybody now circles back to that and be like, he was on to something.
Right.
The opinions that Ryan held, people are going to circle back and be like, he was on to something. Obviously, what I said, people are like now, they call him that every day of the week.
Well, yeah.
So it's like, all right.
I think, and Jemele Hill with us, we're going to get to, of course, appearing on behalf of the APGA with Michael Leaves, the classic.
All right. Blah, blah, blah. Look, let's not get it twisted. I know how the representation game goes. You represent. I rep Compton. But you know why I rep Compton? Because that's where I'm from. You know why people in Compton love me? It's because of who I am. Now, how do they get to see who I am? By the things I've done. Now, everything I've done, they haven't agreed with. First of all, I didn't ask them. I did not go to the city of Compton and say, I want to go to St. Monica High School and follow it by Columbia. I'm leaving the public school track. I'm getting off of the school buses. No more shipping me out. I want to get drafted by the, like, what are we talking about? Who are you talking about? But I rep it because it's real and I love it because I'm real and they love me. I'm getting an outpouring of messages right now. All love. It ain't all just Compton. And it ain't just because I worked at ESPN or I work at Fox or I work at NFL Network or I do a podcast. People are like, I know you, dog. Who I am. See, this is what happens to athletes all the time. They get their identity and they wrap their identity around their sport, that ball. They become the ball. It happens a lot. That's why a lot of athletes don't transition well. Not all, but a lot. They think that they just an athlete. They think they're just a sport. Instead of all of those skills, all of those great positive attributes and traits you learned, hard work, determination, pain tolerance, discipline, desire, everything you've seen on the weight room, everything on that weight room wall, you embody that. Now translate it to the next, just like in sports, next man up, next play. You get burnt on a play, Ryan Clark. What do? Cry? No, get up, make a play. And I know he is, but so performative. Y'all don't believe me, huh? All right, well, y'all don't believe me. You represent something, but don't get into the mind twist that you need their approval. And they shouldn't be in the mind twist. They need your approval. Like this whole, I look up to you. Just think about it. I look up to you. Good. Trust the moves I make. Now I got to do what you want because you look up to me. So peep this. Oh, Ryan, you done messed up now. Coach JB got a hold of this clip. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fair. It's not going to be right. But this is a great clip. This is really a great clip.
I cry like a bitch on his show, The Pivot.
And this kid, you know, from the West Bank is like so accepted in New Orleans now. Like I wouldn't change that, you know, never. You know, like all I ever wanted to do was be accepted, you know, and want it. So yeah, like that, I wouldn't change. If you ask me, probably the first like Monday of football, when all my friends get to do something like we did like super special together, I'd probably change it.
I do think it actually takes a lot of courage for a man to cry.
Before you go there.
Okay, I want to give that point credence, give it respect. It does take a lot. I've cried on air before too. I cried. It was close right after I found out Junior Seau committed suicide. So that's when I was like on air trying to work through it, trying to next play up, next man up. You know what I mean? I couldn't. It was just like, damn. So I get it. But I don't think we talk about the same things when we talk about can you cry on air and Ryan Clark crying after he got fired when we just on to it now. It's just, it is, Ryan. I get it. You playing the hits, but it is.
No, you're a study of the arts. You're an actor. Grade his acting, go. You had secondhand embarrassment. I had third-hand embarrassment for your secondhand embarrassment from his embarrassment.
It's hard to just cry on the spot if you're not a legit actor.
I do it right now.
Do it right now. Go. Now hurry up. Zoom in.
I cry after movies all the time. I cry when I see old pictures of my kids all the time. Yep. Like right now, I'm trying not to look at them because I'm like, I do that normally, especially now. Oh my God, I will. But I ain't. I haven't cried yet. I've had some wails. Since all the headlines, I've had some wails. No cry. You know why? I said, no. I need the strength. I don't need to let it out. You know, people always say, let it go, let it out. No, I needed to build up right now because I got to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like how coach used to say, hey, curfew. I need y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't be releasing no hounds. Y'all lose your legs, right? Right now, I want all the emotions to just stay in here because I got to fight. So I ain't letting nothing out. But I do cry at movies, and I cry at old pictures of kids all the time.
I had fucking apple cider vinegar in my water, and I put it on my eyes. That motherfucker burning now.
Brian Clark put apple cider vinegar in his eyes before the show.
Homie, I didn't forgot I had apple cider vinegar in my water, homie.
That's what you get for playing around too much, homie.
Let's take a look at Shady, what he had.
Did I freeze? Because if I did, it's time to go. Hold on. It is time. I wanted to finish this clip. Yeah, I'm frozen. All right, I'm out. I love y'all. We'll do this tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to do this tomorrow then. Love for you guys, man. I hate when bandwidth, man. Oh, bandwidth, man. Okay. Oh, I saw me move. I hate when the show. See, I'm a DJ. Transitions got to go well. Beginning, intros, outros, son. It's all good. Am I still frozen? No, I look like I can see me now. Oh, I'm back. Call me looking for the... Hey, what did Public Enemy say? Back. Call me looking for the spin again. It's a new friend. Check out this event. I own the robo hold the level because I'm living low next to the base. Come on, turn up the radio. They say, man, I'm a criminal. And now I wonder how. Some people never know. Good. I'm about to play it again. Let's finish this video and then we out. Yeah, that part. Let's go. Am I doing this right? Okay, we're going to do this right. We're going to do this right. The minute they see me, fear me. I'm the epitome of public enemy. Use the blues without fusing. All right, let's go.
To say
my thing is, I just don't know how real this is. He might have real feelings. I don't know, but I've watched him over the years. He's such a social media dude. This is part of it.
The firing of so many different people had more to do with just them trying to make cuts. It's business. Yeah. I think
if this is fake, Ryan's a hell of an actor, though.
I didn't see it as that.
Maybe if you told me to cry right now, I can't do it. Sean, cry right now. Sean, right now, real quick.
No, it's not. But that's ain't live, Smitty. This is a pre-recorded event. Sean and I know if I know going in 24 hours prior, this is my setup, I'm going to cry. You can do it too. You know he also cried, homie, when the fucking Uber driver, he claimed to be racist? Remember that shit? This cat's a fraud, homie. This motherfucker's soft. Fucking race-baiting, fucking victim mentality, bitch-made motherfucker. That's what he is, homie. And I know Sean's a fucking Kappa, whatever.
Hey, he did
whatever,
Kappa.
JB's an other, so we don't take that personally. This is actually brilliant by Ryan Clark because he's seeking comfort. It's all part of an elaborate scheme to elevate the pivot as ESPN is trying to assassinate,
of course,
his character. Here's the thing that Ryan could never get, I think he really desires, and that's to be loved. Like, he thought taking the stances that he took, even if they were genuine, create a groundswell of adoration. I 100% think that Shady's just trying to be political correct because he knows this is Ryan seeking comfort.
Dog, the two homies.
Man, first of all, shout out to my boy Sean King. We kicked it this weekend in Vegas at his cigar lounge. Lovely spot. Yo, that was a point. He like, Ryan, it is calculated. He know y'all trying to kill him and try to go back on them takes and Peter Schrager and race baiting and all that. He's like, I'm just going to bunker in, show my emotions. And I mean, look, that's what happens a lot of times when we see women do it, right? Like, literally, you can watch a trial or you can watch something happen. Sha'Carri Richardson. You can see when it's happening. You lying. We see you lying. Why are you going to do that? That's called crying wolf. So, Ryan crying wolf.
He looked super uncomfortable while Ryan was sitting there acting.
They were emotionally confused.
That's my point.
It made me think he planned it.
To put the fear of God in these
I love that ending.
motherfuckers.
JB. Yeah, you couldn't convince me otherwise that wasn't planned. But it's weird because I sit back here and look, I'd be critical of myself. I would have never planned to cry and do that to get comfort. But I also didn't want to be liked or accepted like Ryan to that degree. But also, what comes as a consequence of not doing a calculated thing like that is look how much earned media he got from that. Just that clip alone. Him crying. That's everywhere. Remember we were talking about how now I'm more popular than ever for the wrong reasons that I didn't even choose? But now Ryan chose that. So that means you can turn the machine on for you. That's a power. You don't believe me? You go out there and do what Ryan just did. I go out there and do what Ryan just did. I wouldn't get that same response. And those are the guys who climb up. And I know we question their ethics. We question how that looks. We question their morality. But in reality, it's not clean either way. Whether you make it or don't make it. What do they say? The person who makes it and the person who doesn't. The one who succeeds, the one who fails. Their paths look eerily similar. You and your boys both worked out. You and your boy both were on the team. Both of y'all worked out after practice. Both of y'all ran home. Both of y'all were eating well. Both of y'all were disciplined. One of y'all made it, one of y'all didn't. Now, the similarities probably stop there. You may be bigger, you may be faster, you may be stronger, you may be more intense, But there's a lot of commonality between success and failure. So that's why I'm not hypercritical of anybody, because I'm like, shit, it can still work. I always look at life like it's a success pyramid. I look at life like it's a hill of success. And there are 1,000 different pathways to get to the top. Stop trying to tell somebody how to do it, but just analyze what they're doing. Some of them are smooth and well paved. Some of them are rough and rugged through the dirt trails and bushes and snakes. But we all just trying to get to the top. Why do we want to get to the top? So we can look down at our itty bitties and cry. That's why we want to get to the top. Y'all know what it is, and give them a helping hand to get them to the top. Get them higher than you can go if you can. That's the whole purpose of this. That's why I do this. I don't do this to clown cats. I got jokes, but I don't do it to clown cats. I really get inspired by seeing all these stories because, look, Tony Romo will bounce back. I don't think CBS is going to do anything about this. He'll have a great season because it's going to make him lock in because he's going to be under scrutiny. You know how the game go. Ryan Clark, next gig, oh, my God, he's going to be so locked in. He's going to know his dynamic now. No more of that. He said we're going to do another subject on that another time. The race baiting, not race baiting. I changed and conformed for ESPN. I stopped doing hot topics on the pivot. That's all a whole nother world of conversation we got to have.